Welcome back, everyone. I'm gonna try to fertilize this. I don't know how this works, honestly. Just gonna step in here. I assume wide tires shouldn't be used in there, but make sure we're set up for steering assist. Oh boy, that's wide. Okay. Okay, we got a few things on the go. I did take on a contract. I'll show you that in a minute. For a couple of reasons. One, for a few more bucks. Two, I want to see if all contracts, it's a harvesting contract, I want to see if all contracts pay out as well as the last one did. Man, it is a bump there. I gotta smooth that out somehow. Weird driving through the water like this, but I assume this is working. Fertilize, yeah, looks like it's working. Careful not to drive into the kitchen. I did finish the other field, and that one I did use fertilizer in, so I'm gonna have to go over there. I don't know if I'll be able to do a second application here, so we'll find out. We'll find out next month. What's everybody doing today? Warming up around here. Snow is almost gone. The chicken coop, the chicken run, I've started the winter panels and things like that have started coming off. Still just gonna do it in steps kind of thing. We're still expecting a bit of cold weather, but I'm pretty sure we're clear of the bitter cold stuff. Where shall I put this? I got a problem too. I'll show you that in a second. Got a whole bunch of pallets that I brought. Auto unload. Let's pop this in here. Yeah, they're auto unload. They're just sitting there. But problem is I don't have anything to move them with. I'm not going to use super strength, so I got to figure something out. This field, all done. Oh, that for beautiful. Didn't take that long, to be honest. All right, let's jump over that contract. Let's get working on that. I've got a couple of other things to do, but let's knock that out next. I did start this, start the work basically before I started recording, obviously, but I think we're most of the way through. Hoping to get all of this harvest into one truck. There's not a lot left. But right now we're at 69% of the field done. Harvesting contracts are weird. That number up there isn't accurate. Well, we'll see. We'll see what it is when it's delivered, you know. We'll get this knocked out, and then we're going to go over to the area where we cleared the trees in the last episode, and then we're going to create a field. And maybe we'll get a few more trees. Yeah, I bought that fertilizer spreader. What else did I buy? Well, I bought the fertilizer itself, more saplings. So we should be good now for the saplings. We shouldn't need to buy any more next time around. our little greenhouse should have made some more saplings. And remember, I can't sell those. I cannot sell them. There's only purely for producing stuff for our property. As for pig food, I have decided I am not going to make pig food. We're going to be buying our pig food. We can't make our pig food, so it would have to be like a like having to manually mix it all the time and do that. I don't want to grow all those different crops either. So we're just going to focus on a few things, and then we'll buy our pig food. Totally doable. I mean, that's a lot of farmers do that. This shouldn't take too much longer, but as usual, we're doing everything manually, so focus on this for a little bit. I will jump cut a little bit of this though, just to make it a little bit less painful. I think we're going to be successful to get all this into the truck one trip. See how it goes. I think we've got one more row. Should all fit. Pretty painless contract. It didn't take very long. There we go. I'm looking at this kind of contract, and I notice there's weeds in this field. And I'm wondering if you do a weed or a spraying contract on this field, and then it's time to harvest, and you do the harvesting contract, do you get a higher yield, meaning you get more bonus money because you had fertilized it or herbicide? Because normally a field with without weeds has a higher yield, right? So, okay, that's it. I'm just gonna run right down there. The pipe on this thing is insane, but I guess it's made for. I guess it's made more for grain headers, because those tend to be wider, right? He says we've only done 80% of the contract, but we have indeed 100% of it. We just gotta go sell. Oh yeah, we're all gonna fit in here, no problem. All right, off we go. So this contract is supposed to pay out, oh, I hate the autosave, $12.52, but I borrowed the equipment, so it's going to be a little bit less than that. It's going to push us pretty close to 40,000 bucks, but I'm hoping we're going to get a lot of bonus money. Be delivering to the same place that I used the last time. Okie dokie dokie. Let's spin around here. Okay, let's see how this goes. First container. And middle container. I don't know if I have to wait. Okay. Guess I do have to wait. Okay, this is the fullest side. Let's see what happens here. Ooh, I don't think we're gonna get much this time. There we go. Here goes some money. 26,000 extra. It was weird the way that worked out. Looked like we were barely gonna finish the contract. But yeah, 26,000 extra for that field. It's insane. That is insane. All right, and then we'll finish the contract itself. And there we go, 63 grand. Pretty darn sweet. Okay, so what are we gonna do next? Let's get this field cut in. Now, I've kind of decided we're gonna do some soybean and some oat. Why? I don't know. I just want one harvester. And I kind of want to have two different crops. I was thinking of doing like grapes and stuff, but I kind of changed my mind. So, let's get this field going. Allow create fields. Not too close to the fence. Alright, so we're gonna see what we can do here. Don't quite know how far up I can go. I'm gonna try to keep it clear, and then we might push it later. Try to widen it a little bit more kind of thing. I know that this rounds off, the field, the property itself rounds off, so I'm not going to try to go way over there. We're going to come up right to the road though. This should be a pretty good field. Again, we're not trying to go real big here, we're just enjoying our small little farm. Great. Okay, let's just get this taken care of. Now, I'm going to need to buy a seed drill. I'm going to need to eventually buy a harvester, but if I do a few more contracts, we'll be able to easily afford a harvester. Yeah, I had a look at the grains. Soybean sells extremely well. Low yield though, compared to wheat, for example. It's a little difficult to tell how good it is. And oats is there's some grains that I consider kind of the big three, and that is wheat, barley, and oats. Oats seem to be good money as well, and I'm assuming it's because it's a bit lower yield. This should act as an application of fertilizer. We're cultivating in this grass. I really like this tractor. I just wish you could put a front loader on it and maybe even a 3-point. That would be crazy good. It's reasonably quiet, smooth, accelerates pretty well. I think we can get most of this in one pass. Might leave a couple of little spots, but have a look at the map and see how far up we are. Maybe we can extend the field just a little bit more. I'll check that in a minute. All right. Have a look at this for a second. I'm pretty close here, so I don't think I'm going to push it. But I could have gone a little bit further out here. Matter of fact, I think I will do that. We get a little bit more. I think I can do this. Yeah, get a little bit more bang for our buck. All right, that'll do for now. Let's figure out how we're going to deal with a seed drill. I don't want to spend too much money. We're going to try to do this on the cheap. We will have another field to cut in a little bit later. Actually, let's drive over there now. It's going to be right out here. And we can go as far over as this, I think. Maybe a little bit more. Let's look at that again. Oh, we can go quite a bit more. Maybe right to here. Makes sense. Stop. Up. Oh, no, that's outside. So, on this side of the tree. Yeah, so we should be able to come across, and then it's going to be on a bit of an angle. Comes in a bit. All the way up to the shed, gas station. be able to take up this whole area here. Looks good. And then we could do something down the back here, but I'm not sure. Okay, let's find a seed drill first, one thing at a time. I gotta figure out a way to pick up pallets. Tempted to get like just a skid steer or something. Okay. What do we have in here? Let's have a look. Cedars. So what's this here? I don't think I've ever used this. Oh, this is interesting. Does seed and fertilizer and lime? Oh, it only does 3 crops. Okay, that's not good. I don't want that. Wow. There's no real cheap ones, is there? Oi, 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 oi. 150 horsepower, too. Okay, well, I guess this is it. I don't really have a choice here. I could go up to this. This is 165 horsepower. This is 140 and is a direct drill. Well, I think this is the one I'm using on Zelanka. It's actually really good. Okay, yeah, I'm not quite sure. Not quite sure what I want to do here. Price is going up real fast. 150 for this one. This one does it all. It is 180. Okay, I think we're just going to have to go with this. I don't want to spend extra money. Let's just get the basic one. Okay, I'm going to go over and grab that. We've got some seeds right there. We've got the... Alright, let's go get that. I do have some seeds. We will get this planted. I think this one we will do oats in that one. Color almost matches. Pretty close. Okay. Could have painted that cultivator. It's kind of stealthy there. Alright. Oats. Oh, is soybean the one that I need to use? I need to use, okay. We're gonna be good. Soybean the one that you need to use a planter for? Kind of a change in 25. Unfold it. Okay, here we go. This will take a little while. I'm seeing a pattern change there. Mixture change, I should say. I want to try to look at something, but I don't want to run off the field. with the seed drill either. As soon as we turn the corner down here, it's going to automatically turn. Nice. Eventually it's going to give up. Okay, let's have a look at this real quick. Real quick. I cannot do soybean on here. Okay, that kind of sucks. I gotta think about what I'm doing now. I don't want to buy a planter just for that, you know. I have to pick a different crop, I think. You can really see the difference now. Oh man, so what else am I gonna plant then? Maybe canola. Maybe canola. Or we could just do more oats. Okay, we're almost done with our headlands here. Keep turning off cruise control. Start working the center in just a minute. Okay, pick a lane, any lane. We're down about almost 20%, down 20% of the seed. We'll have way more than enough. I doubt we'll even use 50%. Right, guys, let me wrap this up. Let me get this done. Then we'll... I don't know, what are we doing next? What are we doing next? Got 30,000 bucks. I think I want to get that manure pit set up, so maybe we'll do that. Then we got some trees to take down to start working on the next field. Yeah, all right. Give me a minute. I'll be right back. Where are we? I'm driving on the green here. All right, just down the field and back up, and we're all good. And I forgot to put my microphone in front of me. Ah, boy. We're gonna have to do a little bit of audio boosting. There you go. Yeah. Totally totally messed that up. I'll see if I can, by the time you hear this, you'll find out whether I did a good job with audio boosting or not, but microphone was not in front of my face where it should be. I forgot to bring the arm down. So hopefully it wasn't too bad. We'll find out when I go edit. Okay, this is done. Okay, we're all done. I think I got everything. But we only used 35% of the seed. I need a couple of things. I need somewhere to store this. I also need, I'm gonna need some kind of storage for products, seed and fertilizer and all that. Okay, so now I want, where is it? It's over there. We're gonna pull down some more trees. Oh, let's do the manure pit. Construction. This is going to be a silo extension, and we want a cheap manure pit. This is the same one that I'm using. This thing is weird. I don't like it. This is the one that I'm using on Sri Lanka. I'm also using this one on Sri Lanka, and this one's actually better. So I think I'm going to go with this one. Just going to pop this right here, I guess. What do you think? Yeah, right there. Let's put it here. There we go. And let's hit up a little bit of paint. Concrete dirt. Okay, that's going to be there. And while we're out with this, let's get some of this done. So we're going to come through here. Need a pathway in here. I think I'm actually going to change this the same. Need to be able to get in here. And I want to be able to come around. I think that should be pretty good. So a little bit more space. Okay. And I've noticed that I come through here a lot, so I'm just gonna do it. Okay. Slowly evolving. Let's grab that thing. And now my cultivator is right in the road. Okay. I think we're just going to start from down here. I'm going to do a little bit of what we did in the last episode at the end. I want to cut them this way so I can drag them that way. There's not a lot here, so this isn't going to take very long. Well, it's not going to take very long. It's going to take a little bit, but... Price was coming down when I did this before. So we might not be getting quite as much, but I doubt it went down very far. Just gonna keep walking down here. We'll get them all cut down, and we'll start carrying them over. Got one here. Cutting a little fast through there, isn't it? And I think I can get this one. And this guy, I think I'm going to leave the one by the greenhouse there for decoration purposes. Who knows, maybe I'll get desperate. Okay, I think that's going to be it. That's all of them. Now it's just a question of tying them up and hauling them. And I think we'll keep this one. They're nice looking trees, though. Okay, let's do a little teleport action here. I'm gonna try to see if I can snag two. And I do have one, actually. When I think of it. Give me a second here. Thinking this one. I think I can take this one. And I should have felled it the other way. Oops. Let me get the stump. Okay. Oh, I didn't tie this one yet. I'm going to try to bring two. I gotta turn this just right. That might do it. Oh. I have super strength on? What just happened? I don't have super strength on. Did I just tie the thing to itself? Oh, okay. Well, looks like I got it, but that was really weird. Looked like I picked up the tractor. But I didn't. Oh, two's a little tough for this guy. Can do it, though. Come on. Yeah, it's a bit of a struggle. Okay, 46. Yeah, no, the price hasn't come down much. All right. Let's, I'm going to get this done. I think we're going to wrap it up for today, for this episode. I'm just going to drag all of these over there. We're going to get them all sold. Try to do them two at a time. See if I can pull that off. And then, next episode, I don't know what we're doing. I don't know what's going on. We'll see. Probably gonna try to take another contract. You get right up there. Right up there. Come on. Oh boy, now they're separating. That's not good. There we go. That should work. Yeah, that's a little awkward. I think I might be a little too close. All right, guys. Thank you very much for watching. If you're enjoying this, please consider subscribing. Let me know what you're thinking of this series. Let me know if you think I'm actually going to make it to the sell point. And I'll catch you in the next one. I hope you have an awesome day.